Preparation? I'll give you preparation.
I can't hear that. If it is what I think it is, yeah, but I can't hear it.
What do you mean you can't hear it?
I mean, I can't hear it.
Let me do a tweak here because something really should not have been done here. Okay. Continuing.
I mean, I hear your voice, but if you're playing my theme song, when I can feel it in the astral plane, yeah! But I can't actually hear it.
You really can't hear it? What's going on here?
I really can't hear it. I saw the visualizer. I had a feeling I knew what you were doing.
Something is wrong here.
Predictable.
Something's really wrong here. Okay. Cease the share. Start again. Okay, one more time for the gallery.
Yeah!
Okay, it works.
Yeah. Woo. The record stuck.
I had to do something.
Put it on vinyl for me? A 30-second sound clip?
Something like that.
That record 75% smooth and only grooves on like the inner quarter of it? Do they go from the inside to the outside, outside to the inside?
Actually it goes from the top of the ceiling to the bottom of the floor.
From the windows to the walls. I understand.
From one ear to the other. And out
Anyway.
again. What are we doing?
I am old enough that my parents have played records in front of me, but not so old that I've ever watched them do it, so I don't actually know how it works. Anyway, tonight you may notice that we are on Alpha's channel again.
Really?
On Alpha Wednesday.
Cool.
Yeah, so if you're on my channel, then you've messed up real bad. Although I suppose I could host. That's a thing that I have the power to do, right? Does it matter? I don't...
Well, I mean, I posted. You can do whatever for your people.
I don't have people. It's just you, me, and Fjorden. And you don't even like him.
No, I don't. And his demeanor over the course of what we did last on your channel prompted me to ban him from mine because I don't want to deal with his tone of voice. That's just me.
I don't know how to host. There must be some sort of button.
The slash where the question mark is on the keyboard. Hit that and then host and then type my name in your chat.
In my chat?
In your channel's chat, yes.
You know how many clicks that'll be for me to get there? Jesus.
I mean, I could host myself, but...
Channel.
Anyway, while Wit's doing that, I'm going to start this here.
Did it work?
So far.
Wait, did it tell you it worked?
Oh no, I'm saying the emulation.
I can't hear the game.
This is getting annoying.
It is. I've already forgotten what the command you told me for hosting is. /host?
Yeah, /host, and then my channel name. So just AlphaStarDX. And also, I propose we switch over to Discord.
Do you think that'll help?
Worth a shot.
Okay.
Let's try it. We'll meet back there. Hang tight, folks. Okay, now, as soon as Wit returns over here,
Jesus Christ, they changed the ringing sound on Discord. Scared the shit out of me.
Alright.
Woof. Also, I still can't get Twitch to host.
Here. I'm going to give it to
It's
you.
fine. No one cares.
I cares.
Very well. Oh, you didn't say anything about a space.
You really thought I was saying to attach host and my name without a space?
Yes. A lot of computers' commands don't recognize spaces. That's very common.
From what era? We need spaces to do DOS.
No, you don't. I mean, certain things.
I can test on DOSBox sometime later, but I'm utterly certain if you try and run them together, it'll think it's a command that's no good. But anyway, technological semantics aside, let me first hit play to make sure audio goes through. The host worked, and were you able to hear that?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What is wrong with this?
Discord is giving me sound. Like your voice is coming through.
And where's the volume control for... This is not the Dolphin window that I want to stream. Stupid thing. Okay. Let's try it now.
Ooh.
Did that make it through?
Hell yeah.
Fucking finally. Jesus. Alright. Let's restart it again. And...
Wait, what'd you do? Why'd you do that?
Well, I stopped it so that I could... Well, first I gotta pause it again, just because I need a minute to share this window. Okay, now, for the love of God, please function.
Man, this joke better be worth it. Yay.
Finally.
Good. We finally got to hear that good jizz music.
I'm sorry, good what music?
You heard me. Canonically, the style of music that Drooping McCool plays in the Cantina Band is called, and we have this from George Lucas's mouth, jizz.
Cool.
George Lucas needs to be stopped.
Alright.
So, I actually have I feel the game audio is a little high.
So do I. Give me just a second.
I have a very long history with this game, actually.
Destroy the large deflection towers on the surface, and the TIE fighters defending the approach to the
How's this?
fly down the trench and
Better.
your proton
Okay.
torpedoes when you're within
My
range of
very
the
good
exhaust
brother and I played the snot out of this game when we were younger, because it has an excellent multiplayer, which we absolutely could not get working in a ROM. We didn't even bother to try. And Zach favored the B wing, and I favored the A wing, and we worked pretty well together. We had strategies for most of the maps based on each ship's special
Pure luck.
That actually really got me.
All wings report in. Red 10 standing by. Red 7 standing by. Red 3 standing by. Red 6 standing by. Red 9 standing by.
Red balls standing by.
Red 11 standing by. Red 5.
I never knew how they knew, like, oh, nobody else is gonna go, so I should go, if they're not gonna go in order.
I thought about that myself.
That's chaos.
I'm going to have to save state very frequently, I'm sure of it. First of all, do I even remember my controls?
There's a lot of fire coming from the right side of that deflection tower.
I copy, Red Leader.
We've got to destroy those deflection towers.
Excuse me.
Red
Oh,
Leader,
do
we've
we?
got you covered.
This is actually one of the ones we played the least. There's one, get it, get it, get it! You can slow down by pressing one of the buttons.
I found it.
Good.
Another big tower, another big tower.
So-
There's another big tower.
Yeah, the little towers you can destroy, but there's so many of them that it's not worth it.
Oh, there's
You
my
missed.
there's my torpedo button. I was aiming.
Those are limited, and I don't believe they respawn. Although some ships do have respawning specials.
I was aiming
which
for
is nice.
boost. There's boost. And I can't shoot when boosting.
No, you cannot. I believe it closes your flaps, and that's why.
Yep.
So, the menu that's coming up now is what your wingman can do.
Okay, so that's basically starfighter controls.
Yeah, flee, I pretty much never recommend. Because they go away, like, maybe forever?
I will never flee.
More to go.
I will never order anybody to flee.
One more to go. Leader, this is base 1. Keep half your group out of range for the next run.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Next run.
This could be a trench thing.
Leaders, we've picked up a new group of signals. Enemy fighters coming your way.
Oh, no, it's a fighter thing. This... You might have to play around with and decide what you want your wingman to do.
Switch, follow me.
So they also tend to go in groups of 3. And so I recommend you go for the ones on the outside first. Because if you destroy their leader, they'll split off in opposite directions. But if you can pick them off from the outside, they'll still travel together and they'll be easier to pick out against space. So
Interesting.
try and work from the outside in, or else they'll scatter.
Kind of like that.
Kinda like that. And on the missions where you're facing a lot more fire, because right now they're just sort of flying around you. They're not actually shooting back, and nor are the guns at the ground shooting at you. When you are doing your very best to survive and you're trying to find one lone TIE fighter in a ship that doesn't have lock-on weapons, it can be a bit of a nightmare. Although that's the time you want to send your AI after them because the computer knows where it is. It's all computer. And so sometimes they can take care of them for you. You will be scored on your weapon accuracy, and that will make a difference as to your medal ranking at the end.
I don't even give a damn about the medals.
You do, because it unlocks other missions.
You mean you got to do well enough in previous missions to get other normal missions?
Oh.
Or are we talking bonus missions here?
You know, I don't recall if they lock the normal ones. I know obviously the bonus ones are locked.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't remember if the normal ones are. I think just surviving is enough, but I don't remember specifically.
There they are.
Got him.
Yeah, looks like it.
That can be more helpful on.
I mean, I would imagine.
Cause you're in a tunnel. And it's twistier. So that's one of your dudes bowing out.
Well, what do I got to do here?
Just keep doing it. It's a long trench.
Okay.
Hurry up, Luke.
Break.
Break.
Stay low.
You flew too high. When you get
No,
ties
no, no,
on
no,
you,
no, no. We're not doing that.
shoot the disruptor tower.
Luke.
There we go. We're doing that again because it took my ship fucking forever to slow back down.
You were going from full boost.
I don't care. By the way, before the ship opened its wings again, I had released that button about a second and a half before that. What do I need? Will it?
I
Will it
think
like?
you need to save at least one torpedo, and you need to hit Vader's tie enough to get him to go away.
His computer's off. Luke, you switched off your targeting computer. What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm alright.
There's no way a TIE bomber is that durable.
It's Darth Vader's bomber. It is in fact that durable.
You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.
Would anybody like to tell me that I can fire one of these torpedoes?
Honestly, it may do it by itself.
It better, because
I might press the torpedo button anyway. Do it. Torpedo?
I don't like how that just happened.
Huh.
And also I just realized it's not a hold boost, it's a press boost.
Stay low.
Okay, you definitely have to... Hang on, let me look it up.
Yeah, because... You know, let me look at the radar. Maybe there's a turn that I'm just not seeing at this proximity.
Just fire a bunch of... Try following them all? Oh, as soon as Han Solo takes out Vader, you can start shooting the torpedoes. So as soon as you respawn, you can try, getting the torpedoes.
So I can just shoot them now and...
Yep, they ought to beat you. Hey!
There's absolutely nothing to...
What? What?
Well, where the fuck am I firing at?
I mean, that wall.
Fire at the wall and then what? Come out where you're not supposed to come out? This is really ridiculous.
After the Millennium Falcon comes to your rescue, it's time to blow up your daddy's little toy.
I
You
know.
can use the Force, or simply start blasting proton torpedoes towards the end of the trench. There's not really an exhaust port to be seen, so don't try to get finicky with your shot selection. Just shoot the bottom of the wall.
Shoot the bottom of the wall.
That's the good
Aww.
explosion, right?
Uh-huh. Oh. And just how was anybody supposed to discern the bottom of the wall for an exhaust port, huh? That was dumb design. That was really, really stupid design. I'm already certain that one episode was a good decision. No, don't be fucking lazy. On level 1, show us an exhaust port.
Supply convoy
Oh man, I think this is the one.
on the planet Hoth.
The one?
Rendezvous with a second convoy along the way and continue to the destination.
I think this is the one with my very favorite glitch.
So I should be able to hear it, right?
Hopefully.
Excuse me. Okay, now I think I have a better handle on controls here. I know where my boost is, I know where my brake is, I know where my torpedoes are. I don't have any intention of playing with cameras, or honestly, all that much with command interface.
No, I'm sorry. This is not the one with the best glitch. It's the one that teaches you how to do the best glitch.
This is the frigate Redemption. We'll have to get through this debris before we can make the jump back into hyperspace.
All right, don't get.
Fighters approaching from all directions. We're surrounded.
I copy, Wedge. We've got to blast our way through.
Don't get too far ahead of the convoy. Because your main goal is to protect the frigate.
Alright.
I might send your boys after the TIE fighters.
Yeah, because I can't friggin' see them.
Waiting your orders, Luke.
Engage those fighters.
You got it, Luke.
They should be hanging around the ships.
Heavy fire.
Well, that and look at the red dots.
Yeah, but unfortunately radar is 2D and space is 3D.
Yeah, but even then, I can't... I should be able to see the ships right now, right?
No, because this is a GameCube and it had terrible draw distance.
We've lost a transport.
Unless they're just not showing because this is a ROM.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, this is going to be a short fucking night now, isn't it?
Red leader here. Sensors don't show any sign of a second convoy. Looks like they ran into trouble. This is the frigate Redemption. We'll have to get through this debris before we can make the jump back into hyperspace.
Luke, enemy fighters approaching from all directions. We're surrounded.
I copy, Wedge. We've got to blast our way through.
There's a couple.
Go after those ties.
You got it, Luke.
The transports are drawing heavy fire.
They're all over us.
Whoa!
Waiting your orders, Luke.
Engage those fighters.
You got it, Luke.
Ooh, rest in
We've
peace.
lost a transport.
We could use more support over here.
Fuck that. Wish it would let me skip this. But you know, I'm incapable of remembering the save state at the right time.
Red leader here.
It's a shame. That was going so well,
Sensors don't show any
too.
sign of a second convoy. Looks like they ran into trouble. This is the frigate Redemption. We'll have to get through this debris before we can make the jump back into hyperspace.
Now.
all directions. We're surrounded.
I copy, Wedge. We've got to blast our way through. Go after those ties.
You got it, Luke.
The transports are drawing heavy fire.
They're all over us.
Did you see how many I just took out in a single draw?
Yeah.
Waiting your orders, Luke.
Engage those fighters.
You got it, Luke.
Gotta get some distance.
Yeah, the nebula background is helpful.
That and they're rounding about 10 times faster than I can spin.
Brake is helpful.
Should be up there. No, I just had you.
Orders.
Yeah, if you look for your X-Wings, they're often following a tie. That's one.
More ties incoming.
We need something faster than these X-Wings.
Luke, what about those modified stunt fighters?
Good thinking, Wedge. Let's give those A-Wings a try.
My
Dock
very
with the
favorites.
frigate and switch craft.
You got it, Luke. I'm docking with the frigate.
So there's going to be a rebel symbol underneath the frigate. You just have to fly through it, and you'll switch ships.
Okay.
The A-Wing is much faster. It turns okay. It's much weaker shield-wise. Or maybe you didn't even have to fly through it, and you just get to do it.
Oh, yeah, I do. That blue dot's probably the rebel symbol.
Grip.
Waiting
It's
your
underneath
orders,
the
Luke.
frigate, so you need a little bit of
Wipe out their
distance
ties.
before you
Going after
turn
those
around.
fighters.
There it is. It has a lock-on weapon, I think. Hold down the torpedo button.
We've lost a transport.
They're all
And,
to the bottom.
and no, we haven't.
Oh, you save stated.
Yep. Nope.
I don't know if you could get there in time, dude.
Yeah, I can, just I can't track these things. I can get there in time, just for some reason.
It probably took too much damage before you even made the switch.
We could use more support over here.
Holding down the torpedo button is accomplishing absolutely nothing.
Then I am thinking of a different weapon, never mind. There's like secrets that you can unlock.
That's the one. Well, I had a fucking visual on it. No. I came too far.
I don't know if you can finish this without losing some of them.
I can certainly do it without losing these guys. Now stop missing at point blank. And before any smartasses out there want to tell me that's not point blank, it sure is for a Jedi. I just got to get rid of them both. Come on, my scope's right the fuck on them.
It could be a range problem. You're really not gonna let this go, are you?
Let's just say for me right now, it's do it or the night ends. I refuse to accept this shit. I've been screwed enough.
I don't know if this is the game for that.
Did that thing go down because of one of my guys' fire?
I don't know.
It looked to me like the last shot came from one of mine.
I don't remember if there's friendly fire from, computers. Or you, for that matter. I think you can destroy your own ties.
Destroy my own what?
I think you can destroy your, own... Sorry, not ties. Your own, wingmates.
We've almost cleared the debris field.
Waiting your orders, Luke.
Go after those ties.
I don't understand why orders expire. If I tell you to go after the ties, stay on the fucking ties. How are they... Is it me or is everything just spinning? What the... What? I don't get it. Why is everything spinning on its axis?
Do you mean the minimap?
Well, yeah, it's like everything's spinning around me. I try to turn and it doesn't go.
There might be like a yaw setting. It usually levels out after a while.
No more enemies on sensors. Good job, guys.
I can't get it straight. What? Who the
Well, there is no straight in
Almost out of
space.
this mess. Just make it through this nebula. We're all clear.
No, but I should at least be able to tell what's quote-unquote horizontal.
Entering the nebula. Keep your
Don't
eyes
need it.
peeled. Turn on your targeting computers to identify enemy targets.
Pulling up my target
Yeah,
computer.
you could do that if you go into the cockpit view. You found the button once before.
Waiting your orders, Luke.
Go after those ties.
You got it, Luke.
This is
And
even...
then there's a button. Let me look up the button. That highlights stuff. So it affects your score, but I know you're not playing for score.
I don't even know if I'm playing to survive now. This isn't working either. I don't know if it's the nebula or I'm playing with clouded windows here, but...
Whatever your Y button is. Oh, and you can... There is a yaw function that you may have pressed.
Over here.
The Z button was, rotate.
Z button.
Yeah, that.
Waiting your orders, Luke.
Engage those fighters.
You got it, Luke. We've lost
So whatever the Y button is, will highlight, ties.
Y button. One of these, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a hold.
Yes,
Oh,
because
really?
your
Massive damage.
score goes down if you use it.
So too does the integrity of this recording. Because it's really messing up my, well, it's lagging.
Waiting your orders.
I gave you orders. If you don't remember what they are, that's too bad.
You've got one on your tail, Red Leader. We fought him off. Waiting your orders, Luke.
We're leaving the nebula. Good job, Red Squadron.
You did it.
My patience is gone. How could anybody do this?
ROMs are always a nightmare, to be perfectly honest. It's
No,
easier
but no, but even then, I couldn't. There was no getting my ship in enough alignment to actually target anything. That
this
would be
game
a.
took okay, so the reason I'm gonna tell you the little story. The reason I'm so familiar with that one audio glitch is because Zach and I played that mission probably 4 or 5 dozen times because we couldn't get the scores good enough because Zach wanted better medals. So we played it over and over and over, and we just couldn't play it fast enough. And so the audio glitch happened a lot of times because we played that one mission just constantly. Like, we would do it 3 or 4 times in a session before we gave up and took a break and then came back and tried it again. It took us probably a few months. It's not a simple game.
Okay, this I might have a much easier time with.
Yeah, you get to tie up the legs.
That, and I remember this from Shadows of the Empire. Now let's see how much of this works the same way. You can feel the lag going on, right?
I sure can.
The rebel transports are preparing for evacuation. Take Rogue Squadron to Outpost Bay.
Is it like messing up the audio for you too?
Yep.
Any
Yeah.
Imperial forces you may find will need all the time you can buy.
All it's going to take is one error for me to quit.
I hate ROMs.
I'm beginning to hate Star Wars games. Is it's
Well,
not
that's-
because what happened with the
you're-
last mission for me isn't even a ROM thing, it's a game thing.
Not necessarily, because ROMs often have graphical glitches. It could have decreased the draw distance significantly, or increased the draw distance in such a way that you thought you were within range, because it's very hard to tell where your lasers sort of stop. They don't go on forever.
Oh wow, they put them all out there at once, didn't they?
Rogue Squadron, how can we help?
Oh, you don't have to kill the men. That's a waste of time. You're after the ATSTs.
Alright. I'm having a much easier time with this.
It is easier to see against the snow.
The cool thing is I can boost and not care. What? There's only one of you, boyo? Alright, now how do I properly launch a tow cable?
I think it's the torpedo button.
Awaiting your orders, boss.
Take out those walkers.
Let's take out those ATSTs.
There we go. Now do I get to have my fun? No? Oh, yes I do. Cool. You know I had to have that moment from the movie.
Rogue Squadron, how can we help?
ATSTs are heading toward the ion cannon. Stop them.
Yes, sir. Attacking the walkers.
I better get out of this with remarkable accuracy.
Leader, we're getting pounded out here. What should we do?
Take out those ATSTs.
You heard the commander. Let's take care of those ATSTs. Excellent, Rogue Group. We'll take it from here.
Commander Skywalker, we've got Imperial walkers approaching from the north. Stop their advance.
Steady, Jack. Attack pattern Delta. Go now. That armor's too
Woof,
strong
that
for
sounds
blasters.
terrible.
Come on, let me have some more of those walkers. Let me take the big guys out.
Rogue Group, use your harpoons and tow cables. Go for the legs. It might be our only chance of stopping them.
Man, that was a pretty brilliant strategy, huh? Enough with the cutscene. Let me do it.
Jack. Jack! Wedge, I've lost my gunner. You'll have to make this shot. I'll cover for you. Set your harpoon. Follow me on the next pass.
Coming around, Rogue Leader. Activate harpoon.
Good shot, Jess.
Spin!
Okay, so this is the demonstration run.
Yeah, it's a little finicky to control. I had a tendency to crash into the legs.
This controls exactly the same as Shadows of the Empire did. Plus, I've already done it once here.
Fire, boys. Hobby, I've been hit.
Echo Base Commander Skywalker is down.
Wedge, lead the attack against the walker.
Okay, Rogue Group. Stay on these walkers. Use your tow cables. Take down as many as you can.
Thanks for throwing me back where I was after taking me off my rhythm.
You may want to slow down. Oh, perfect. Oh, wow, you're...
I was until it glitched. Hello? I fired.
Well done.
Thank you.
I don't remember how many you have to do. 3, I think?
That's it?
Look for the ones closest to the base. No, it's down. Don't waste your time. Because we have lost the game by going after ones farther away from the base, and the other ones
Okay,
went and killed it.
where's the base?
Your orders.
I don't know.
Attack those walkers. Copy, Wedge. Swinging around for another pass.
I think you're headed in the right direction. Yeah, try getting this one at the front.
If it lets me. Too much glitching.
It is easier when it controls smoothly.
It's not even that. It can't handle the graphic load, apparently.
Whoop. Nice.
Thank you. I need that guy over there. On the upside, I can confidently say that I have made no mistakes thus far.
That's not true.
That is absolutely true.
You flew into its head. You were too high.
The game fucked me up with a glitch. Therefore, it's not my mistake.
I see. It's gonna be like that, huh?
It is going to be like that, because that's not how it should be. It shouldn't be playing dirty with the glitches to take somebody down. No, an example of a mistake would be some of the things I committed incorrectly while playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. That game has no graphical problems whatsoever, at least not that I've seen.
Rogues, we need escorts for the remaining transports. There are X-wings
The
waiting for you.
trajectory you were on, you could not have fixed
Good luck.
even if the game had not lagged.
Now the problem was I released the button, and the glitch made it not register.
And even if it had registered, you couldn't get away in time. I
You don't
know
think
this
so?
game pretty well.
Take out those ATSTs. Let's take out those ATSTs.
The fuck? Are you telling me that I was off course? Because I most definitely was not off course. Who's getting close? You look like you're getting close. Okay, that one was me. Just for sake of hey, attach it, will you? You know what, fuck it, I'll go for this one. For those of you who aren't sure, I will take it when it's actually my fault. Now let's try this again. Looks like we have to already be on the spin cycle for this to work. What's that up there that's super close?
Oh,
Oh.
nothing.
No, nothing important.
Awaiting your orders. Attack those ATSTs. You heard the commander. Let's take care of those ATSTs.
Hi.
Heard the commander.
I'm
Let's
hitting the
take care of
button.
those ATSTs. You heard the commander. Let's take care of those ATSTs. You heard the commander. Let's take care of those ATSTs.
I'm so sure that I can do it the other way. It's insane. All these walkers are lying down on the job. You'd think they didn't have a job to do.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get like super tired.
I mean, if anybody survives. What's still around? Oh, that's a probe droid. It's a dead probe droid if I ever get around to it. Where you at, you little bugger? There you are. Maybe it's just me, but it really doesn't look like a boost.
Let's form up. Copy that. Forming on your wing.
Yeah, there he is. There you go, now some serious firepower.
Okay, so what is it I want to do? Oh, here they come. Bombers. Glitching.
they go. So much easier on white.
I know.
That was one of the other reasons that the mission that Zach and I had to play over and over took so long, as it was in space.
Hmm.
But boy, we got that. It was the first part of the mission we had down to a science, and the second part was just like the Iveson Nebula raid that you had done.
Hmm.
It was shooting TIE fighters in space, and we were a mess at it.
So the game really is that ridiculous graphically.
It's a little easier on a TV, on a a piece of hardware that was specifically designed to host it. ROMs make everything a bit of a problem.
Hmm.
But boy, we did that. It's Razor Rendezvous, which might be next. But it's
Razor.
not like we couldn't beat it. We just couldn't beat it with the right specifications.
A secret Imperial installation.
Oh
has been
lord, the
detected.
Oh, this one was
Y-wing.
fun. You get to use a bomber for the first time.
This thing maneuvered really poorly in the first game.
It still does.
Doesn't make me happy.
Yeah, it turns like a bus.
Wedge, we suspect there might be some sort of Imperial installation hidden in the asteroid field. Look for the shield projectors. Be careful, Wedge. The Imperials probably don't want any visitors.
Probably.
We will be staying long.
So shoot the drones.
Find anything in this rock pile? Shadow. Keep your eyes open.
I guess I can't even take the rocks out, huh?
No, I don't believe so.
Lame. Oh, there's something. Eyes trained.
Rogue leader, I'm getting a strange sensor reading. Might be Imperial. Stay alert and watch out for fighter patrols. Copy, Rogue leader. Standing by.
Can I take out the big guys?
Fighters. Got
I
it.
don't think those are your problem. There's some groups of ties down below, yeah.
Down below me?
Yeah. You can sort of see
Ah.
them moving, one to the left, one to the right.
I see one.
This thing has a boost, but it's not that good. Oh, they're on their tail. Break. Oh, nice.
I'm trying to brake. It's not working.
Ah.
I'm hitting the brake button.
I don't remember if yawing helps. The rotate.
If I could figure out where that was.
Yeah, a third reason why I dislike ROMs.
Yeah, but my brakes just aren't working at all.
I think that was your brake. These are not super maneuverable.
Or is this TIE fighter just slowing down with me?
That, I mean, is not impossible.
Then just how the fuck am I to shake him?
I don't know.
This is... Mayo, if anybody here knows how to brake with this thing, help.
If you're hitting the brake button and it's not working, then that can't be the answer. Try... I don't know. I guess you give up.
What do you mean you just see the dolphin screen? Oh, God, fucking...
Ah,
Oh.
thanks, bros.
I'm getting really sick of this. Now it's switching the window.
What is?
No, the window that's showing now is the control panel, not the game. And I don't know how long that's been going on for, because I've been watching the game.
Hmm. Well, that's not the game's fault.
I don't know why OBS is tracking a different window than the one I told it to track. And I am one strike away from giving this up. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
Go after the fighters. Copy, Rogue Leader.
There, I mean, you see how quick the ties are spinning behind? That's abnormal.
I don't remember that happening in the original.
Yeah, I never had that issue with Rogue One. Or Rogue One. That's a different thing altogether. With Rogue Squadron Run, I never had that problem. I'm still totally convinced that this game is just designed real wonky. You, I want your head.
Ooh, that's a tie.
What,
On your tail.
behind me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Maybe
I'll never...
ask for your friends back and they'll get them on their way to you.
Go after the fighters. Engaging fighters.
There's no reason... The somersault trick's no good either.
I mean, they are in a much more maneuverable ship.
What is this?
That's the shield, and I think you have to hit the generators. But I think you have to kill that last TIE fighter. Those are not the generators.
I don't see how I'm supposed to kill a TIE fighter who I can't get behind. That ain't a TIE fighter.
Yeah, look at that. It's transport.
It's a transport and I'm having this much trouble getting it off me.
Oh, you're so close. Ooh, R2 didn't like that.
Neither
Or
do
whatever
I.
your droid's number is.
Yeah, neither do I.
Go after the fighters. Engaging fighters.
Aside from this, I'm doing okay.
Ah. You have to go to the shield.
Hurry before Imperial reinforcements arrive.
Something probably hit me.
and-
Ion cannons.
Aim at the shield projector and charge your ion cannon. And you have to destroy 3 of them.
Two more to go.
that it right there?
I think so. Ooh, a little high, I guess.
General Riken, roll
Nice.
leader here.
Did you manage to get through?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
We're on our way to the facility.
My shields were almost at max. What the fuck?
That was probably like the edge of something.
Getting a transmission from the surface.
Still counts.
If anyone can hear this transmission, please respond.
Oh boy.
Y'all see what I'm dealing with here?
My name is
I hate ROMs.
Smith. I'm the leader of the prisoners here. Some of my people were brought here from Han. A few of us have broken down. We need help to free the others.
All right, Carrie. What can we do to help?
Destroy the guns guarding the prison building.
Woof.
If you take out those guard towers, we can help you.
Guard towers.
Wedge, we're transmitting targeting information to you. Rogue Squadron, we need help.
That's right there.
We're getting overwhelmed here. Help us.
Alright, gotta get some distance from that tower.
Destroy those guns. I'm on it, rogue leader.
I always liked this mission. I liked the bombing mechanic.
It's fun if you can get it to work.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I missed the tower.
I don't know if your radar agrees with you.
Yeah, whatever. If that's the case, somebody else can take it.
You know, I don't think you can destroy that. The world's lowest flying bomber. I don't think it's the dish. Oh, it is the dish.
I can dish it out.
Put your guys on the guns.
Oh, yeah.
Destroy those guns. Copy that.
I keep forgetting they don't retain orders.
I don't know, it's in case you change your mind, I guess. May I ask?
Impatience. And the fact that I had just lost my droid, and obviously nothing else wants to cooperate with me.
It's a shame. I wish you had gotten a chance to play this on GameCube. I imagine you would have liked it a bit better.
Would more than likely have been easier to fly the ship at the very least. I still probably would not agree very much with how the mechanics were designed. Which, by the way, in case nobody picked up on it, I really don't agree with how some of the mechanics were designed.
I wonder if some of them were system limitations.
Oh no, but if that's the case, this probably should not have been released until the Wii came out. Incidentally, I've had it with this, so what do?
I've downloaded Black Closet.
Get a quick start on that then?
Sure.
Okie doke. Gang, we're gonna jump over to Wit's channel for something probably a little more enjoyable. Meet us
We'll see.
over there in a couple minutes.